Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you live tonight with a bonus card slash wallet slash gift card holder for Father's Day, or it would make an awesome masculine birthday card with gift card holder. Let's see. Why is Facebook not live? I think I am. Okay, there we go. I see it now. So I'm using my featured stamp set for this month, which is the Beautiful World bundle, and this is bonus card number 3. There are different options to get the PDF files for my featured stamp set, which is also part of my paper scraps class for June. So if you would like to look at the options to get the PDF files, please visit my blog, www.thestampcamp.com. Hello ladies, thanks for joining. So let's switch the camera and let's get started. So here we go. This is my featured stamp set for June. It is the Beautiful World bundle, and that means that it has dies that coordinate with it. These are just some cutouts that I have ready to go for other projects. So you get your stamp set and the dies. It also has gorgeous paper, which I just looked and it is on the back order list, but it is the World of Good Specialty Designer Series paper, and that's what we're going to be using tonight here. Like I said, this is a wallet slash gift card holder for Father's Day, but tonight I am going to make it for a birthday. So we have it open and you have your 2 pockets inside for your wallet. So you have your gift card here, and then this pulls out so you can write a note. You could put a picture in there. You could put another gift card in your pocket. Lots that you could do with that. But that is the project that we are going to be creating tonight. All right, so let's get started. I'll set that over there, I guess. So our base is Early Espresso, and this is cut 5.5 by 11, and then scored at 5.5. Yes, 5.5, and then at 4.25. So the first thing that we're going to do is going to bring in my trimmer thing here, since I left my ruler in the other room. And what I want to do is I want to make a little mark on each side of that 5.5 inch line. So I'm going to go over 1/2 inch and I'm going to just make a mark. I'll use my pokey tool here. That should work. Or maybe I'll use my... And then I want to go 1/2 inch on this side of the line as well. Try to get that lined up. My paper is just a little bit longer than my marks. So I just want, you could take a pencil or an ink pen, and then what I'm going to do is cut from my mark to the intersection of score lines right there. So I'm going to cut on a diagonal to that center point on both sides of that line. That one did not go nice and straight like I wanted it. It went up in an angle. So you have that nice little V right there. Then you can go ahead and fold on those score lines and fold it in half. And that pretty much is your wallet. The next thing we're going to do is just decorate it up. The reason why I cut out that is just so it opens and closes nicer. You're going to take either tear tape, or I'm using the liquid glue, and you're just going to do a line on each end to close that up. You could close it up here too if you want. I didn't think that was necessary. I'm going to have to hold that, I see. I should have grabbed my little clips and I could have clipped them. So you're just going to glue the ends to secure that pocket. I think that should be good. Then I cut a couple strips of the coordinating paper. Should be 2 of them. And we're going to stick that on our pockets. It's going to go together really quick and easy. Why do I feel like I'm on a cooking show? And so we're going to just attach these to our pockets. Like so. And then to make our little card for the inside, I have a piece of Whisper White. And then Sahara Sand is our mat. We're going to take the leaf, not leaf, feather. It's the olden days ink feathers for writing. And where did my inks go? I need Sahara Sand for the feather. Is that called a quill? What is that when they're using it for writing with? You got me. Cannot get you from Facebook. Can't get me from Facebook. I see I have people on Facebook. I think it's working. But I'm glad you got me on YouTube, Ruth. And then this is the inkwell. I do know that. And then just go ahead and attach it to that Sahara Sand. Now, if you wanted to, you could stick this inside, but I just thought it was kind of nice to, whoops, leave it so that you could take it in and out. And you can also put another gift card in that pocket, so that's your inside. You're going to put your gift card on this side, like so. And now we'll decorate the outside. And it will lay down much better after it actually stuck shut. So now we're going to decorate the front. We have the same piece of designer series paper, and we're going to take these awesome little, what are they called? Antiqued corners and slides. So we're going to use one of the ribbon slide, and then I need the 4 corners. Now these as well are on back order. I know, darn it, they're so darn cute. But don't worry, you can't get it for Father's Day, but when they become available, you can make the same thing as a birthday card. And I like to use the liquid glue with these because they are a little heavy. So that I know they're going to stay once it dries. So I think these are adorable little frame corners. If you were back in the day when you developed your photos and you put them in the album, you had all these little adhesive corners that you would put your pictures into. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to just set that aside to dry. We'll do our ribbon in a few minutes. I'm going to assemble our globes. I've went ahead and die cut them out of the brass foil. And this time I did something different and I used adhesive backing on them. I've been using that adhesive backing and I just love that stuff. Especially when you're dealing with the foil. If you get any of that glue, the liquid glue on, it's very hard to get it off the foil. It almost takes the foiling off if you rub too hard. And I'm kind of a glue mess person, so I like the adhesive. So I'm going to just put that on my world there, just like that. This is some more of the Designer Series paper from the pack. It is the World of Good specialty because it's some of the papers have that gold, that brass foiling through it. I'm doing it a little bit different than my sample just because I want to. Just to show you some options. Now usually when I pull the foiling off or the adhesive off, all my little pieces come out. This time it didn't. So we'll just have to poke them out. Not that many. Maybe I can poke them from this side. Well, this one has given me more trouble than it's ever done. But the end result, I think, for me anyways, is going to be much better. And we're going to stick that down like that. So far, same as my card. The next thing I did was I thought I would go with the gold or the brass stands, where on my sample I did it in the early espresso, which is beautiful as well. But I just thought, I love that brass, I love the foil, so I went with that. For this, I am going to stick this top part down. This is where the adhesive is nice because it's a very fine now on my sample I have it on this one. I guess it really doesn't matter. But that's where the adhesive on the back is nice on that because you have such a fine globe right there. And then that one will get stuck down. So hopefully this is good and we can go with this. I'm going to take my ribbon slide, and this is the Early Espresso Faux Suede ribbon. And I'm going to just feed that through this little buckle. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. If you like what you're seeing, make sure that you share the love. So I'm going to tuck that behind, and I'm going to cut this off here. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to use some of my tape. This is the new Stamp and Seal Plus. They're very sticky. And I'm just going to attach this to that Stamp and Seal Plus. Try to line that up so that it looks good and straight. I think it needs to come down on this end. That looks good. And then once I get it on my card, I'm going to just stick a little glue dot under there because it is heavy, but that will help keep it in place, keep it secure. So now that I have my ribbon wrapped on there, I can go ahead and glue this to my card front. I'm going to put glue on that ribbon. It's not a card though, it is a wallet. has to sound masculine, right? Okay, so now I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm going to just stick that right under there, and that will hold that in place. But isn't that cute, that little ribbon with that little buckle? I was thinking Santa Claus when I seen the buckle, so you're probably going to see it come Christmas. So now I'm going to pop these up with some dimensionals. Now I'm going to use the bigger ones on the globe part. And I've already went ahead and cut little slices from the side to go down my globe stand. Like that. This one. And I have some more cut. I'll go across here. And here. And then I'll probably put a couple of little tiny ones on the bottom. Just like that. So now we can go ahead and start putting these on our wallet cover front. So, oh, I had my little buckle over further on my sample. I might have to give him a little shove. Probably release my glue dot. There we go. And so this is going to go like that. And then the globe on top. I'm going to just tuck it a little bit behind, like so. And this one will be ready to go. This has been a fun set to play with because it's not that often that I do masculine type cards, and I think this whole set just kind of lends itself to masculine, graduation, that type. And then, like I said, I'm going to change it up to happy birthday instead of Father's Day. The Happy Father's Day sentiment I got from the best year. It's right there. And the happy birthday is from the Itty Bitty Greetings stamp set. And then I used the classic label punch to punch out my sentiments. So there you have it, with brass base or with early espresso base. Which do you like? I like them both. They both look good. I can't say I have a favorite over the other. With the early espresso, you can see a little difference here where this, it kind of blends in, but I think they're both very pretty. So that is your wallet gift card holder. So that is your card for tonight. Great for Christmas gift card, or for Christmas cards. Yeah, I can see that in my future for Mr. Santa Claus's buckle. So that is it for tonight. If you need any of the supplies, please go to my blog, www.thestampcamp.com. I listed the supplies in the Facebook in the top and at YouTube in the bottom if you click on Show More. And this is the hostess code for this month. Again, if you want any of the PDF files for All of my cards I've been making this month using the Beautiful World Bundle. Make sure that you visit my blog, www.thestampcamp.com, and you'll see a picture of my card grouping from the beginning of the month in the right-hand sidebar. Again, share, like, follow. I appreciate that so much. But that is it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by.